Welcome to ATP Customs. Just wanted to do a fun little video. Show you how much fun hot rodding and four-wheeling is and all the fun stuff I get to drive in one day. So this morning I already got to drive that. It is about 9 o'clock in the morning. My big block propane Jimmy. I already got to drive the Caliente. And now I'm about to drive the Tahoe. And then we'll go to the shop and we'll drive some more stuff all in one day. And that is just part of my daily job and my routine, is moving all these awesome vehicles around. There's always something in your way, and you know, that's part of your day, is you get to move all these cool hot rods and 4x4s around and drive them everywhere. So we'll go to the shop now and I'll find some more video footage for you to see what we get to drive. So it's about somewhere between 9 o'clock and 9:30. I haven't even opened the shop. I'm just grabbing my Dodge. We're gonna drive the Dodge next. My cranked up beast of a Dodge, which is my favorite vehicle to drive. And the cool thing about being a hot rod shop owner is I got to the shop, two gentlemen just walked right up that have been watching what we're doing and just gave me a 1965 Mustang, all original, numbers matching. It's only 190 horsepower Mustang, but it's complete and it's sitting there growing the weeds. Said basically, come and get it, please. This happens regularly. I got given a 1970 Mustang that I haven't gone to pick up yet either. And now we possibly have another Mustang. I believe it's a 66 that we have to go and snoop. So the Mustangs are piling up and we may have a lead on a warehouse. So that's very cool. So we've driven the Tahoe to work. And then maybe we should take that for a spin today. Haven't driven that for a while. We're still waiting on the chip, but we'll have to do a before and after comparison of the chips anyway, so we might have to go for a drive in that. Let's take the Dodge out. Going for a ride. So, one of the pilots at the airport apparently has a very cool car he would like us to feature. The, I don't know if you've ever heard of the Monster Miatas. This is number 6 of the Monster Miatas that were built by John Bretner from Cardiac Cobra out of Vancouver, and they did not build very many of these. So it is a 5-liter Mustang conversion in a Miata that was built at a Cobra kit car factory that used to be in Vancouver and is no longer in existence. The gentleman did pass away, and he was a good friend and mentor of my brother's. So it's very strange that this car has come to us with that connection. That's very possible my brother even built this car, or part of it. So we get to do a feature on a Monster Miata coming in that has a 302 and a 5-speed. And he does not drive it anymore because he got a Tesla. So maybe we'll take the Tesla for a spin too and we'll get him to let us do a feature on it, and we'll try out a Tesla. That's the cool thing about this, is every time you feature somebody's vehicle, they let you drive their vehicles too. We've driven so many vehicles this year, it's crazy. It's so much fun. So we got to drive that today, which is my daily driver. That is my favorite vehicle to drive. My Dodge makes somewhere between 600 and 640 horse. I love driving this thing. It is the most awesome vehicle to drive. It's got so much power, it's crazy. It hauls anything and everything. It gets great mileage. You can take everything with you. By far, my favorite one to drive every day is that one. So we drove that for about 5 or 6 hours today. Had to haul a vehicle. And I think we will go pull the hot rod out. Really easy to just step over the door. Alright, we're going to give this thing a quick bath. And Try and not get everything soaked. These are the fun, awesome things when you own a hot rod and off-road shop. And anybody who's with me gets to drive everything too. It's not just me that drives them all. I want everybody in my shop, whoever works for me, they all need to know these vehicles very well. So I insist that when they're done working on them, they have to test drive it first, and then I got to test drive it, and if it holds up to me, then we can deliver it. So, hot rod's next. I'm going to give it a bath, fill it up with fuel so we can still move it around and all that kind of stuff because it's pretty low. And the radiator is going to come out tomorrow, manifold, and all the parts are going to come apart. Headers are probably coming off, so it'll be shut down for about a week, and then we'll have it back together. We might have Calver Coatings do the headers if they're ready and set up with their new equipment. So we might go and have a laser rust removal treatment done and have them coat them and see what it looks like. But that is depending if they are set up or not. So, bath time for this thing. And then we'll see what else we're going to drive next. It's Friday. We're just about to go home. The Mustang is all torn apart. We did some frame straightening on it today, and Matt got the whole top end of the motor ripped apart. Aluminum heads are just going on. Making a big mess today. The radiator is out of the hot rod. We have the top end all ripped apart right now. A little bit of a concern, we may have to pull the motor, which it's not a difficult vehicle to pull the motor out, but I think the rear main seal is leaking. So we might have to yank it out, and the really fun part is this thing has a $4,000 custom-built exhaust system. It has $1,300 in clamps alone on it, so getting it apart isn't very fun. And we don't have much room to work with this cross member, so we may have to pull all the pulleys and everything off the front to get it out. But, oh well, it'll be back together next week and test driving that thing. And depending on the ARP bolts for this thing, this one might be running by Tuesday. So, both those should be running next week. Oh, where's the skinny at? We also have something fun showed up today. Mr. White's just digging it out for me. It's here. There you go. Great big metal flakes for the jet boat. So once we get these two oily, greasy projects out of the way, then we gotta clean the shop, get those out of our life, and get that thing ready for metal flaking. And we will pick up supplies for the fiberglass box that we're gonna build probably on Monday. So the jet boat might even be ready by next weekend, but I doubt it. That's pushing it. We'll see how we do. And we also, we have leads on some more vehicles that we're going to feature. We have a nitrous burning S10 that has 2 kits on it that he's very excited to have on our channel. And we also have the oldest running airplane in Canada. So we may start featuring airplanes for some of you guys because there's so many airplanes around our shop here. Why not feature some of the rare cool ones? So next week you might see a really cool, I think it's a 1937, and I don't know anything about airplanes, so we'll let the owner give me a rundown and I'll tell you about it when it's here, but it is really cool. It's I believe it's a biplane. So yeah, we'll look at that next week. Thank you for watching, and I hope you subscribe.